Hello again, traders. Right, trading holidays and Boxing Day. I do this so often. Easter, Christmas, New Year. I forget the whole of the world doesn't just stop on our UK and maybe westernized holidays, Europe and America and such like. But I did it again this year, and I only noticed that these perfect moves happened when I was just messing around, reacquainting myself with TradingView. So, um, I mean, let's get rid of this sign. Well, all I have to do is change time frames, I think. Yep. So, perfect moves across the whole Christmas Day weekend, as it were. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, it was shut, and then we opened up. And as you can see, we got perfect trend break, perfect momentum trigger, RSI histo bust break and close, pullback, and you could have used the lower time frames to enter that trade. I will touch on that actually. I wasn't going to. I was just going to make this a quick video reminder actually for myself, as it were, to try and ram it home that I shouldn't assume charts are closed. It's not that I'm desperate to trade. It's just that I'm always learning from the charts, and in particular, I think it's been about 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever days in a row that when the Asian session opens, we get these perfect 2Bs, and then they just close down. I'm not sure whether it's a group of institutions trading, because it is the institutions, not just little traders, making these moves happen, or whether it's the algos or what. But the Asian traders want to make all the different time zones, should I say, not just necessarily Asians. The Japanese and all those other traders, they want to make their money just like the UK guys do, and the Americans. So we drop down. So that was the trigger, and we can drop down and look at the internal 2B here, really. Probably. I haven't looked at it. And these moves are massive. This is UJ that I don't really trade because I prefer pound yen and so on and so forth. Let's take the scroll off there. And that is that internal move there. Need to put a few more bars onto the RSI histo. Don't need 1,000, but it's a nice round number, isn't it? So, and there we go. The bust, pullback, break, and close. Perfect. And there's the arrow, automated, fully automated. And then look, next to no drawdown. I have toyed with putting the stops below the arrows. That's just another sort of strategy move there, but that would have got take, but that's stupid. As a rule, I just stick with Vix Brandio's original rules. There's no need to overcomplicate the stops. So the stop should be down here, and then as you can see, the move is massive. 15, 16 pips for UJ. I mean, that's crazy. That's a pivot there, R1. But the whole move that I missed was far bigger than that, really. So, but anyway, that's the entry on M1 on that. Let's go back on the 15. And these pattern trades, this is why I said this is, on Twitter, these are 2B style trades and also 3CR strategy trades. What else have we got going on? Oh yeah, pound yen was the same, and euro yen. There's the arrow, there's the pullback, there's the continuation, and that will be a bigger move, no doubt, somewhere around the break there, up to there, 18 pips. All I want is 7 or 8, 9, 10, whatever, and just find your levels over here. It almost certainly will always test the pivot, but as I say many times, just adjust your take profits to whatever sensible amount of pips you want, not necessarily wait for the hit of that, because as you can see, it may have been calculated slightly differently, especially after a weekend. Charts do close at all sorts of different times, depending on brokers, because they do close themselves at different times. So, yeah, I mean, we've got 2B going on here. Let's have a look at the line chart. I do love the line chart ones. Remember, I always consider the first valid reversal, like here, right down here. Notice we didn't get brought into a trade there. Comes down, pulls back. That creates the level we want to get involved in, and comes down, finally closes above it, as you can see. And there's 3 CRs here, so we want to see the pullback and all that lot. So, I did say the other day, 2B reversals are the holy grail of trading. What I meant to say really is 2B reversals are the holy grail of teaching yourself price action trading. I can't think of a better pattern to watch. So as I said, kept out of a bad trade there, kept out of a bad trade there, until it finally 3 CRs. No, it's just crazy, 3 CR. Because what I used to do, this is interesting as well, I forget to mention this enough. If I had a 3 CR down, which is a valid reversal, remember, to the downside, then I must cancel it out with a 3 CR up. That's a very, very useful tip that I forget to mention. It's got to be 15, 16 years since I developed the 3 CR from the 2B reversal, and then concentrated on that. But when I used to trade naked charts with no momentum, as you can see, really, the momentum didn't kick in, the blue arrow, turquoise, whatever you want to call it, and push this up until quite a way after that 3 CR. But remember, I wouldn't be trading a 15-minute. I would be trading the 5-minute. But this will be a 5-minute 3 CR down. Then it turned into a 15-minute 3 CR. And at no point would it have 3 CR'd up. And we've got a 3 CR down, so we've got a 3 CR up. And lo and behold, that is the line chart 2B entry. So let's just, we don't really need that line on there, but let's have a look at that in detail as well. And there we go, 3 CR up. And all of this is deep order grabbing, if you like, the pushing the price down to get a better price using their own money, the bears in this instance, or bulls, should I say, really. It doesn't matter which way you look at it, but they're pushing it down with their own money, sell, 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 because they know they're going to load up again with their own money again and quick fire up. So all of this is just crazy because it's Boxing Day. Who the Brits think they own the market, the Euro guys, Frankfurt guys think they own the market, the American boys think they own the market. It's not. It's a constant 24/7, except for these big holidays. But even then, crypto was on the go. So yeah. And what else? We got EJ, same patterns, exact same patterns. I mean, this Asian session, I've always been fast. I'm an early riser and early to bed sort of person. So I never would have wanted to trade this time of day. It's a horrendous UK time of day to trade for me. But it's just crazy. That'll be a 30-minute 3 CR probably. I haven't checked this. But Aaron's indicator, that would be my settings, not Aaron's fault, but that would have been the 3 CR there. Let's put a level on that. I'll put the proper snap to level on it, yellow. There. Why is that not? That's penultimate, that's the ultimate. There. So that is the 3 CR candle. Quite a deep pullback in this instance. and then continuation. So we wouldn't wait for the 30-minute to do its stuff. 3CR up, 15-minute level is the same as it happens. That's the penultimate, that's the ultimate, and there's the high. So we did, now I wonder what I've done there. That's an internal 3CR. It's my settings, as I say, but I think I changed them a while back because I've moved away from the swing trade model, as it were, 3 swings, swing 1, swing 2, swing 3, and just take the break of the resistance level, which that was the last level that actually, sorry, I'm flipping between ideas here, that effectively on the lower time frame, that will be the kink there. That is swing 1, swing 2, swing 3, and then we've just closed above swing 2, swing 1, swing 2, yeah, and we've broken a resistance level because every candle that breaks the low of the previous candle in a downtrend is a new valid resistance level, which is why I've moved away from the 3 candle reversal, as it were, and it's just, I suppose I should call it something else. Well, I do have a name for these things, 2 candle reversals. So just breaks of valid resistance, but that's a bit of a mouthful to turn into an acronym. But that is valid resistance because the low is lower than that one, and that's it. I could go into extreme detail with this on the M5 and M1 because I trade them. The main thing to remember is you don't want to trade, or try not to trade, old when we have not 3CR'd up against a 3CR down. But all of these things have been explained in the thousands of videos, well, not thousands, but 1,100 videos I've made now. And I could go on forever. I intend to do some streaming sessions, live streaming sessions, so that I can have Q&As in the streaming session. It's not to pick live trades because that's not even legal as far as I'm aware in the UK, or my rules anyway. But we can talk about moves if we can get a time that suits everyone, because now I'm in the wrong time zone, as it were. But evening time, I mentioned this before, evening time for me, I'm 7 hours ahead, so or a little bit later than my 6 p.m. time might be a good time to see if we can get a few people involved. Very, very low key, very, very small, and very, very relaxed, because as you know, I do like to talk about candlesticks, and I do tend to jump around with all the different ideas. Anyway, super moves here again. Super looking moves, including the previous trading days support and resistance levels, but that is a whole new area of focus, to be honest with you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. I'm off out to hit the beach again.